The thing on.
It's on.
And I'm fixing my hair. I gotta fix my hair because I'm gonna shake my head to some tunes. Because it's a
Okay.
sound on
Whip your
episode.
head back and forth. What?
Period. All right.
Well, welcome everyone to Limelight Live on the Good News Radio as well as on the Mayday.com. This is going to be a very interesting one.
Because it's ladies' night. Ladies first. The ladies first edition of Sound On.
Ladies
Because
first.
all the music that we're featuring tonight is by women. Because it's Women's
Yes.
History Month.
And it's important.
Yeah. All right, play the track, Calvin. Let's go. I'm doing the
Step into the limelight. Go.
All right.
All right.
All right. It's been a week.
It has been a week.
Very interesting one. I must say, last week's episode was very therapeutic for me. I want to thank you guys again.
Of course.
And make sure you guys are tuning into that episode because it was really, 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 really good.
There was a lot of insight.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew some things about, about your journey and
Mhm.
endometriosis and fibroids, but I think it was very insightful in a way that I hadn't had a chance to learn.
Yeah.
And so that, you definitely helped me learn some new things.
I've been learning too. Even since last week, I've been learning
Yeah.
new stuff. So that's what this is all about.
Yeah.
And, we have to celebrate women at every opportunity that we get. So welcome to the Sound On episode. But before we do that,
Uh-huh.
we got some flashlight topics. It's been so long since I've done this. I'm like, I haven't done flashlight topics in forever.
Yeah, we do. We got some flashlight topics.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
All to
Oh.
the hood. All to the hood.
All to the hood. Okay, so since it's Women's History Month, I figured we could start off with this topic, which I thought was really cool.
Mhm.
Time Magazine has released its 2022 Women of the Year list, highlighting bold women who are leading the change to create a more equitable world for all.
Yes.
Some of the women on this list include Allison Felix, Amanda Gorman, Sherilyn Iffel, and Kerry Washington.
Hmm.
Also on the list, from Pose fame, Michaela J. Rodriguez, who a lot of firsts,
Okay.
because she's now the first I think she's the first trans woman. Yeah, she's the
Really?
first. Well, she was. We reported that she was the first trans actor to win a Golden Globe, and she continues to lead the pack in transgender awareness in Hollywood.
Mhm.
She quotes, "When I was younger, I didn't have representation for anyone of color in the LGBTQIA community." She says, "Now I want to be the example. I want to show them that it's possible." So
Oh,
a
wow.
lot of really cool, inspiring women on this list. Check that out. I believe that's out now.
Okay.
Yeah, Time Magazine's 2022
I didn't
Women
even
of
know
the
that.
Year.
I didn't even know they were still doing that.
Time does so many like lists,
Mm-hmm.
so many different lists, because they've got like the Optimists of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
They have the Women of the Year, then they have their like end of year list.
Okay.
So yeah, shout out to
I'll
Time
check it out.
Magazine.
I will
Yeah.
check it out.
In not so great news.
Oh,
So
juicy.
yeah, juicy, Jussie. Empire actor Jussie Smollett was
Mhm.
sentenced to 150 days in jail, in his hate hoax case.
Mm.
Smollett was found guilty on 5 counts of disorderly conduct in
Mhm.
December. He went to trial today.
And
So yeah,
150 days.
yeah.
I was asking you earlier, do you think he's gonna spend that much time? Do you think he's gonna get out? Earlier?
Actually, because the sentence was, or what I heard was that he that's what he's serving,
Mhm.
but he was sentenced really to 3 years.
Okay.
So I feel like he might serve this
Okay.
150 days. I think that's fair.
I mean, if he did it, I still want to know if he thinks he's innocent still.
I mean, I don't know.
I feel bad.
I feel bad for him. Like, I mean, he did some stupid shit, but I'm still in Jesse's corner. Like,
Are you really?
yeah,
Okay, shake
I
it
am.
fast.
I am.
I
know.
I saw the video just before I came in with him. I guess after he had received the sentencing and he was talking to the judge
hmm
and he was saying, "If I die, I didn't kill myself.
He said, "I am not
I
suicidal.
am not
I
suicidal."
am not suicidal, and I am innocent." That's what he said.
Okay.
That's what
I
he
don't think
said.
anybody. I think he. Okay.
And he said, "I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago." The actor made the point about not being suicidal in case anything happened to him in jail. If anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself.
Okay.
That's what he said.
I think it's
today.
good for him to say that because so many times there has been random people that, such as the guy that was on trial for sexual trafficking,
Mhm.
he died,
Yeah.
mysteriously in prison.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's good for everybody to say that
Yeah.
if they really feel as though
I believe
they're
it.
not that person.
The actor is 39 years old. He was also sentenced to 30 months of probation and ordered to pay a $25,000 fine and restitution of more than $120,000.
So I wanna
What
know-
is restitution?
Restitution is basically the money you pay back for what was spent on this particular crime.
Okay.
So, for example, sometimes if you steal, if someone
Mm.
steals something, they'll have you pay the restitution for how much that you stole plus damages
Yeah.
and whatnot. So that means he owed that money. But what about the brothers, the Nigerian brothers?
Child,
It's so
listen,
much.
they
We'll follow
said-
up
They
on
said we
that.
good.
It's been a couple years, so hopefully he can redeem himself after he gets out.
We'll see. I don't know. I don't know that he. Well, you know what? I can see his career making a shift because I feel like when he gets out, he's probably gonna go like
Right.
the podcast route and write a
Right.
book, and there's gonna be an
Right.
expose and a documentary and things. So I think his career might turn around in that aspect. He might not be in front of the camera too much.
Mm-hmm.
I know he produced a film right before towards the end of last year that came out and had
Mm-hmm.
it was an indie and had some pretty good reviews
Okay.
to it. But I don't think his career is over. It's just going to shift in a way that maybe he didn't intend initially as a creative.
Which that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think he looks. I don't know. I like him musically. I want him to maybe when he comes out, he should put out an album.
Maybe we should have him on the show.
We can. He can come to the show.
He can come to the show. We'll talk
Alright.
to him.
Okay.
Keeping with the theme of music. All right, so this is a very interesting thing. So we hear metaverse, we hear Coinbase, we hear NFT, we hear all of those things. I still don't get it. I'm trying. But
Mhm. There's a new one called Delphi.
Delphi,
DeFi. DEFI.
there's Web3, there's DAO.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. But I found this story to be really interesting. This is from Cointelegraph.com, where concerts in the metaverse could lead to a new wave of adoption. So high-profile concerts are coming to a metaverse near you, enabling artists to reap the rewards of touring without leaving home. Now, before I dive into this article, I guess that's cool. We kind of saw that a little bit in our homes during the first initial lockdown when
Mhm.
some artists were doing concerts for us to watch at home. But now we're talking metaverse. So we're talking a virtual reality, augmented reality scenario where we're seeing concerts in that aspect. And this is something I don't know. What do you
I'm
feel
here
about
for
music?
it.
You are?
I'm here for it.
Yeah?
I think it's gonna be. I'll tune in. I'll definitely watch concerts virtually. I'm just wondering if it's going to be the virtual where everybody has these avatars and stuff, because that's kind of weird to me still, the whole avatar thing.
Yeah.
But if it's, I know that they have the technology to have cameras, and I saw it even, shout out to Verizon Wireless, because on the Super Bowl, they had a special like inside exclusive access. So I was able to look at all these different 3D cameras while the performance was happening, and I can switch cameras and go around. It was really
I've seen
cool.
stuff like that.
Yeah. So I'm down for that.
Yeah. What you call it? Virtual concerts have already begun to appear. Most notably, Ariana Grande in October of last year did a performance with Fortnite.
Oh.
That very popular gaming game. Around 78 million Fortnite users attended Grande's show, with some commentators speculating that she was set to earn over $20 million from the virtual gig.
Wow.
And I
20?
remember I don't play games. Like I don't, but I know what Fortnite is, and I remember there was a big campaign around that, and like I think she even acquired fans that she didn't have prior to because she wanted to tap into the gaming world,
Which makes a lot of
and the
sense.
show itself was yes, it was a virtual show, with her own avatar, and it went along with the theme of Fortnite and stuff. So
That's
it
really
was
interesting. You want to hear something funny?
yeah
Yesterday, I was looking at like celebrity net worths and stuff, and I
yeah
stumbled upon Beyonce. And I was
okay
really surprised to see that Beyonce isn't worth as much as some of her peers that are like at the higher echelon as she is.
yeah
She's around the 500 million mark,
okay
but she's nowhere near the 1 billion unless you include her with her husband. But
yeah
anywho, it goes through a list of all of the endorsements and things that she had done over the years.
yeah
And when I go back and I look, do you remember those old Nintendo Switch games with the stylist and stuff?
yes
There was an old, old YouTube video of her promoting this Nintendo Switch, which was in partnership with House of Darion, because whatever the game was, it was like a styling game where you can style people with. It was so bad.
Wait, but you know what? And that reminds me, because this was trending. I saw she also released like I think it was a Zune player. Do you remember Zunes?
Oh
They were
my
like those MP3
God.
players. She had like a Beyonce House of Darion version one.
Oh my
It went
God.
nowhere. I don't even know where they exist, but I remember seeing the ads and it popped up on Twitter. I was like, oh,
It's so crazy. She's been around for a while, but it's
yeah,
just so crazy to see how technology has changed and how it intersects with music.
yeah.
Because I was looking at the YouTube and I was like, oh my God, I would never play the thing. And she was just on there smiling. Oh, it's so fun when I'm bored. Shout out to all the artists that are getting endorsements in
I'm-
2022.
I'm here for it. I'm here
Hopefully
for
you
it.
get your crypto.
Okay, just learn what it is first. Still
Right.
figuring it
Don't be
out.
corny. Don't be corny.
Well, as far as virtual concerts, I think it's cool. I think it's a new added element, without having to leave home. It's a new experience that perhaps I guess you need a certain level of access to get to.
Yeah.
So that could be really cool. It can get really creative. You can imagine the type of creative aspects you can do with a show, with a concert, with
Definitely.
the added element of virtual reality.
And even
So-
with some of these new shows, all of these like what's the one where they're like in 3D, the people are singing, you don't really see them.
oh, who's that
the-
voice? Or
yeah,
something
like,
like that.
all-
or-
they're
it's
so-
on Fox.
Yeah, and it looks
the
really
same the same
cool.
producers as the Masked Singer
Exactly.
put this together, but it's an avatar that's singing, and the judges are trying to guess who it is, but I don't even know.
I
have
think
to
they're
watch.
it's not a I think it's just like an American
They're
Idol.
just judging the voice.
They're judging the voices.
Okay,
And
and then they meet but they don't see
Yeah.
who it is.
there's so many of these shows now,
Yeah.
speaking of.
Also, I
but-
think Fortnite's free to play.
oh, is it?
Yeah, you don't. I think you buy stuff in the game, and so you can
Oh,
unlock. Yeah,
in-app purchases.
yeah. So it's like that. So for
Oh,
her to,
okay. Hide your
yeah.
phones and stuff from your
Yeah.
kids, people.
No,
that's-
seriously.
That's where those bills come
Seriously.
I have mine, all my stuff password locked because I know my son gets a little eager.
from. Watch out.
That's funny. Well, so that's the future.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. The last note on it is so there's a company called Animal Concerts, and so what basically what they're seeing is that they have big plans to bring VR concerts to blockchain based worlds like
Mhm.
Decentraland, where artists can sell NFTs.
Mhm.
Could this phenomenon represent a new form of fan token for musicians? Well, obviously yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, that's
I'm
the
here
future.
for it.
I'm here for it.
I like it.
In other news, continuing on with women's history and music for our Sound On episode, Alicia Keys was on Fallon tonight, and she explained how she found out that she was the #1 certified female artist, R&B artist of the millennium.
Shout out to Alicia Keys. Let's give her an applause.
Give her an applause.
Even though I did not expect that.
I didn't expect that either, but that's pretty big.
But,
She,
based on what?
I don't know. Well,
Okay.
her first two eras, that was a heavy.
We
she was
talking
like-
from the early 2000s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her
so-
first two albums.
Okay.
Yeah. The Diary,
Okay.
Songs in A Minor.
Okay.
She was upper echelon R&B.
But was she bigger than Beyonce and Rihanna?
I think I'm not going to compare her to them in that time
Okay.
because she really was huge. I mean, she still is. She's Alicia Keys, but
yeah.
I think if you look at her career, her spending career overall, like Alicia, she's been doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they named her #1 certified female R&B artist. So I think technically they
Mhm.
like to put a Rihanna or a Beyonce
Mhm.
in the pop category.
Right.
So, but what does that mean, certified? You see, I gotta watch
I
the
don't know.
language.
Is it RIAA or is it like
What
Billboard?
do they
I don't know. I
mean?
didn't look it up.
But congratulations
Yeah,
to her.
congratulations. So she was on Fallon tonight, and she was explaining to Jimmy Fallon how she found out, and she was washing dishes, and Swiss Beats, her husband,
Mhm.
about he knew before she did, and so he approached her and told her, "You gotta watch it. Like, look up the clip because it's really cute how
That's
she explained
cool.
it." But he came up to her and said, "How you feeling?" And she said,
I'm washing dishes.
I'm feeling soapy." And then he broke the news to her, and she was all excited and stuff. So it was a cute little clip.
That's cute.
So check out the latest on Fallon tonight.
Nice.
Alicia
Congrats,
Keys.
Alicia Keys.
Congrats, Alicia Keys.
Oh, sidebar. Speaking of Alicia Keys,
Yeah,
she's coming out with her new line, her new activewear.
I saw the promos for that.
So in the promo,
Mhm.
my dance teacher is in it. The older woman with the bald head.
That's
That's Mama
wow.
Naomi. That is my dance teacher. Shout out
That's
to
wow.
yes. Shout out to Diamana Cora. That's her dance company. Remember I said earlier, when Crystal was here, we talked about Papa Zach. That's her husband that passed
Okay.
earlier or later
Yeah.
last year. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, that's my dance teacher. She's
Yeah.
from Senegal. So I can't wait to see how much more content that comes out. And yeah, that warmed my heart. So shout out to Alicia Keys for that. And she got some really dope women a part of this whole thing.
Dope. I love it.
Are you
I love it.
gonna stand over her activewear like you did Ivy Park?
I don't think so. I
Okay.
mean, because of what I saw from it, I don't know that she's gonna do menswear. I think it's only
Oh,
women's,
I think you're right. I think
unless she
you're right.
releases some gender neutral stuff. I'm not sure.
What's her style though?
Well, from the campaigns, it looks very lots of neutral solids. Like it doesn't. I don't need it.
Also, what brand is it?
It's her own brand.
It's her
Just her
own
own?
brand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's called She,
Ah, okay, that's cool.
or that's part of the name is She.
okay.
But yeah,
But I'm here for it. I think she can. It's called. It's with Athleta.
oh, okay,
That's
She
what
by
it is.
Athleta,
Yeah, it's
or
Athleta.
She Athleta by Alicia Keys,
Yeah,
something like that.
it looks cute. It looks. Okay, we'll see. Let's see what happens.
I think it's no, I'm not gonna make a comparison. I'm not gonna I was gonna say something kind of shady.
No, let's not do that. But I said all that to say that I'm really excited that Athleta and Alicia Keys collection features my dance teacher
Wow,
from Berkeley High as well as Diamana Cora.
bang,
Mama
Love it.
Naomi Dialf.
love it. Okay, so I know you heard about this because, well, yeah, who hasn't?
Child.
Black Panther director Ryan Coogler was mistaken for a bank robber.
Oh my gosh.
This situation should have never happened, he quotes. So the director, Ryan Coogler, one of the most promising directors working on Hollywood today, was detained by police in Atlanta back in January after he was mistaken for a bank robber.
Not a
Everybody's
robber.
reporting on this, but according to Variety, this is
It's a mess. It's a mess.
a mess. The director confirmed the incident to Variety. This situation should have never happened, he says. However, Bank of America worked with me and addressed it to my satisfaction, and we have moved on. But I think what it was, the video came out.
Right.
The video and the audio of the call
Right.
came out.
Right. As
and-
well as the officer's body cam.
Yeah. So
Did you watch the whole thing?
I didn't watch the whole thing,
Okay.
but I was like, ugh.
Okay.
It-
It's kind of confusing in a way.
A little bit, because I can see why it might look. I think for us who don't work in banks and might not know protocol, it looks a
Mhm.
little weird.
Mhm.
But after hearing testimony from several like bank tellers, they go, well, he did everything he should have done. He was supposed to do
Right.
for those large amounts of money. Like,
right. Well, for those of you that don't know what happened, supposedly Ryan Coogler walked into the Bank of America bank in Atlanta, Georgia. So that's one thing. Georgia's gonna Georgia.
Okay.
And I don't know why they had to mention the pregnant bank teller, who was also African American woman, was his attendee. He went and wrote on a deposit slip his information. He inserted his card, showed his ID, and on the deposit slip, he put a note saying, "I'm wanting to withdraw $12,000, and can you please be discreet?" Now, if he gave his ID, put his debit card in and put in his PIN, and all he said was please be discreet, I don't see where the discrepancy is. I don't understand.
He did what he was supposed to.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you think about it, if I'm gonna go take out $12,000 in cash,
I want you to be discreet.
I don't want you counting it. Oh, he also said please count it elsewhere. Do
And
not
yeah,
count it.
that's what they're supposed to. That's something else
Yeah.
that they have to count that large amount of money in the bank.
Right.
In the back.
Right.
Like not, yeah.
Right. So none of that remotely sounded suspicious to me.
They call the cops on that man.
Georgia is gonna Georgia.
Of course it is.
Okay, this is one of the reasons why I decided to just stay in California.
Mhm.
And shout out to him because he's from Oakland, so he knows what it is. And shout out to Bank of America, that's my bank. But y'all got to do better and train your people to do better. And I think what's interesting is that they're saying, okay, this was a young African American woman. We all still have our, our biases.
No, but she's not the one who called. It was, her manager.
But I did hear her voice on the phone.
Yeah,
She
her
was
manager told her to call.
Yeah, so she still was on the phone. Like they had her call.
Yeah.
But
with-
you can
with
even hear in the
dispatch.
inflection of the voice, they're like, okay.
The dispatch person?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, so
Did you verify identification?
she's
She
like,
said-
I felt shook. I didn't even
Yeah,
verify.
She didn't verify it. So it's like. you
I
just
think there
standing
needs to
there.
be some
He
repercussions.
was just standing there. He gave her everything.
I think Bank of America needs to give some reparations.
Or that, and also retrain all of their employees because they clearly did not know what to do.
That and
They need
reparations.
to pay for
Exactly.
the next Black Panther film.
There we go. And shoot it in Oakland. Please don't shoot it in Atlanta again.
Mhm.
Can I get a drum roll for that?
Ba-dum-bum. So
Shout out to
delayed.
Calvin, our engineer.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
Oh my gosh. And rounding out our flashlights is Anjanou
Yeah, ingenue.
Anjanou Ellis,
Yeah.
who is nominated for an Oscar for
give her a
her
round of
role in
applause.
King Richard.
Yes.
She's nominated for Best Supporting Actress. And she went on ABC News to say how she wants to honor her mother at the Oscars.
That's awesome.
Anjanae Ellis has a special request for whoever designs the dress that she wears for her first ever Academy Awards. The King Richard actress, who's nominated for Best Supporting Actress, told Good Morning America on Monday that she wants to honor her late mother on Oscars night. She says, whoever I'm wearing, I'm just insisting that my mother's name be somewhere on the dress.
Mm-hmm.
She left me a couple years ago, and I want her to be with me that night in some sort of way. So I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah, and I just love her. I think it's about time.
Yeah, she's
been
extremely
around for
talented.
years.
Yes.
And she's always been dope. Of course, we loved her tremendously in Lovecraft Country.
Mhm.
She played the heck out of that role.
She was also on the Clark sisters
Mhm.
biopic
Which I still
on
haven't
Life.
watched.
It was so good.
I
It was
gotta watch
so
it.
good.
My
It was
mama
so
got
good.
me.
I don't come from a gospel world, but that movie
It's deep.
I didn't feel like I didn't need to gain insight
Mhm.
prior to watching it.
That's
It was
what's
so
up.
good. Yeah, she was incredible.
Well, I hope she gets it. I don't know who else is nominated in that category, but I'm really hoping she gets it.
I hope she gets
because
it too.
She's been phenomenal for so long, and that just opens up so many doors for her and other women, African American women in their fields. And yeah, she's just been dope. So I'm happy for her. Shout
Yeah.
out to her.
Yeah, I'm with it. And that's it for flashlights.
That's our flashing light topics.
Flashing lights.
Pew pew pew.
All right, it's time for some music.
I'm with it. I'm with it. So
It's
we're
time for
gonna
some
get
music.
into our. We each have 5 songs.
So 10 total.
10 total songs we want to get into, all from amazing women. Many of mine, most of mine, all of mine, except for one, are independent artists. And I really thought it was important to highlight independent artists, female MCs.
For sure.
It's time.
It's
You
time.
know, we were stuck with Nicki Minaj for some umpteenth years. And it
Mhm.
was just her. And then you had Cardi B.
Mhm.
And then it just seems like the
And now
floodgates.
I feel like women are dominating hip hop right now.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
They're the ones that are on the charts. They're the ones that are getting invited to these events. They're the
From the Sweeties to the, I don't even know all their names. Cash
Saweetie,
Dolls.
Doja Cat, Cash Doll, City Girls,
It's
Meg
a
The
lot.
Stallion.
I love it. I love it.
Doechii. There's a lot. There's a lot. Like I think we're seeing women in hip hop in a roster that we have not seen.
Absolutely.
So-
And I hope it grows, and I hope more independent female MCs can actually get their shine as well too.
Yeah.
I like to talk about Rhapsody, who's an amazing female MC, Grammy nominated, but no one really knows her name,
Mm-hmm.
in popular culture. And I think it's about time that we get it to that point. So
For sure.
we're gonna kick off into song number 1.
Oh, and call
which-
in.
Yeah, let us know if you have some songs or some artists that
Yeah.
you want to talk to, and we'll see if we can add them in. 323-900-0478.
Yeah. Or if you just want to say hello, say hi.
We
you know,
here.
holla at your boy. If you want to, talk to us about one of the flashlight topics that we spoke about tonight, you can interrupt.
How long do you think Juicy gonna be in jail?
Girl. Okay. What is our first sound on song?
Our first song is from my favorite MC by
Mm.
the name of Cheyenne G. She just so happens to be my little sister.
Should stay putting her people on?
I'm saying
She
you
stay-
have to. If I don't, who will?
I love it.
But we're gonna
Yeah.
get into this Cheyenne G's latest release, which is called Everlasting, featuring Shino Smoke. Listen to it.
Bang.
Look, heat waves hit different when you in a drought. You ever dry heat but still spit it out? Huh. I took advantage of the substance, thinking I have days to marinate by the abundance. I jot down notes with bookmarks on serenades. Breadcrumbs, my breadcrumbs like Gretel, find your way. I had to navigate, I see too many transports.
Hey, Cheyenne, we see you.
My future looking distorted. But maybe if I keep in mind I didn't fully scorch it, I redirect away from thinking that's enough, just forfeit. But little Lonnie needs her TT as one of her profits, but moving her will cause her destiny is constant. When everything plummets, I seek answers from my path. Scrapers equals donuts equals Dilla, do the math. All of this and then some, later I will mention. Trying to stretch time like I'm about to serve a sentence. Till then I'm serving what your eardrums are getting. Now run with the patterns, let this image get to drifting. Nights like this, I just wanna go spazzing. Mind blown off till you comfortable, flaccid. Life gets you off, it can take you
Oh,
higher
flaccid.
than acid. That's why I keep going, cause my sound everlasting. That's why I keep going, cause my sound everlasting. That's why I keep going, cause my sound everlasting. Hey, it's everlasting. It's everlasting, yeah, it's everlasting. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Go ahead, Cheyenne G.
Okay.
Everlasting. Some of them bars. Some of them
Always.
bars.
Always.
Always come with the bar.
Always. And she left us a comment.
I know, right?
We love that. We love that you tune in. Thank you. We really do.
Yes. Okay, let's get into yours. What you got? What you
Okay,
got?
so I love this artist. She's from the Bay.
Yeah.
And it's my girl Kehlani. And this is her latest track. It's called Little Story. I just think Kehlani makes good R&B.
She always
so,
does.
Hit
Let's
it.
get into it.
Wouldn't say I'm a lie, but I'm not always honest. I ain't come through, but that's why I ain't promised. You got a face that I couldn't lie to. Light blue, light same white room, and you're fine too. Ooh. Oh yeah, I want you to do it again. I want you to pick up the pen and write me into the story. You know I love a story only when you're the author. Trying to meet you at the altar, working on being softer. Ooh, 'cause you are a dream to me. Ooh, it's in the way you see me. Ooh. Still mad I hit the dash on you. After wearing you
It gets-
down right to the
it's-
last of you.
It's dramatic.
There's range.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm with it. I like
Yeah.
it. I like it. It's very vibey.
Mm-hmm.
I like vibey from Kehlani,
My girl.
which yeah, she does vibey very well.
Mm-hmm. And I'm a vibe. So I feel you.
That was our number 2 song, Kehlani, Little Story. We're gonna get into this next one. I do not want to say this girl's name wrong. Elizé, like Alizé.
but with an E.
Elizé.
Elizé.
Elizé, another really dope artist. I have a quick little tidbit that Shy gave me because this is one of her really good homies. She's an MC and she's a painter from
Ooh.
Maryland.
Ooh.
And
DMV.
okay, I like those people. So she also does paint. I met her in New York when I went in October.
Uh-huh.
I was out there, so Cheyenne G and me and her, my dad, we all met up, and it was pretty dope, you know. So I'm really ready to hear this song. Shy gave me the thumbs up. That means I said her name correctly. So we're gonna get into this. This is gonna be good because the title of this is Minstrel Show.
Minstrel.
Minstrel Show.
Minstrel.
You know what a minstrel show is?
Yeah, that's like like an odd circus.
Yeah, and
They're
it's
like-
also like I think it has something to do with the culture and how they made black
Oh,
people look.
yeah.
Yeah, if you think about Bamboozled,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really interested.
And
to hear
Drake
this.
that one time.
You said what?
You said, remember Drake? He had that picture.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a
so
good look.
alluding to blackface and
Mhm.
whatnot. So this is going to be interesting. So let's hear this is Elizé Minstrel Show.
Desire and insist that they care, yet they never inquire, only dismiss all of affairs. Yeah. 27 days, the 28th is creeping. Poker face been strong, almost long than my subconscious seeps in. They creeping, thoughts bleeding heavier than the menstrual flow. Beside is fading to black degraded. Welcome to Minstrel Show. All my fellas validated or play ignorant. Ignorance from my kind, left with indifference. Moses unparted, it started, unlocked the mental flow. My racing bullets gotta keep breaking. Welcome to Minstrel Show. Sometimes I feel less than a woman, intimidated by my peers, knowing I really shouldn't. Every day I keep on just trying to trust it, but the lack of femininity I feel leaves me disgusted. I'm just shit. I'm only good to use, but never to love. Shit, only good to seduce, but never to fuck. Strictly for the casual, I'm actually out of luck because the soul becomes a casualty. Apathy runs amok. Fuck it. If that nigga can't love me as I am, then I don't need him. Blinded by the thought of love so much that I can't see him for who he is. And I guess I paid the price. The cost of grief always sees more than belief. If you ain't right, fulfilling dreams are the one keeps you asleep. That was the light, was left as a lack of presence. Watch me leave, what you did ain't right. Nah, forever embedded, but now I know I'm worth it. Then again, I don't just know I'm blessed to walk this earth, kid. Standing up on dirt, so I gotta put in the work. They say the nice ones finish last, but now I know who comes first. And that's me, oh God, there ain't no faking this. If I can't feel me as I am, then I can't take the risk.
All right.
Okay.
I like that.
Elizé.
That was deep. That was deep.
Elizé.
Oh, I also forgot to mention in regards to Elizé that she recently gained some notoriety for a painting she did of Pam Grier,
Oh.
and she got to meet her.
Oh,
So
okay.
make sure you check her out. See, you know, female MCs, they're not monolithic.
Right. There's levels to the
There's
creative.
levels to creativity and artistry. I love it. What you got?
Okay, so the next track. Okay, so this song came out last year. It was my favorite song last year. Well, towards the tail end,
Okay.
like the later part of the year. But then the remix was released last month. The song is called "I Just Want to Know," featuring Tariana Tank Ball. The artist is Jade Nova.
Mhm.
I love this song. No,
let's
stop playing
let's
it.
preface her. Let's preface
Let's
Jade Nova.
You're gonna start from the top.
You gonna
Pause
start
it.
from the top.
My
Get in the
bad.
cut.
And the talking is part of the song, so start from the very beginning. Let me talk about this song
Wait, before you talk about
and
the
Jade
song,
Nova.
before you talk about the song, I have to talk about her.
Okay.
For those who are unfamiliar with who Jade Nova is, she got popular a few years ago on Instagram.
and
when she-
YouTube,
Yes, and she posted her impersonation of Beyonce,
Keontae Bowles,
and
is
it
her,
was hilarious.
so-
and she sounded just like her, even when
just
she talked.
like her. just
Even when
like
she
her.
talked.
Mhm,
And I actually got to see her in concert at the Hollywood Bowl,
mhm.
and the girl got a voice. She
Mhm.
can sing.
She can sing. She's funny. She's creative. She creates storylines. Oh my goodness! I remember one parody she did where she was Keontae Bowles, and they were asking about her experience with why wasn't she invited to the inauguration?
Okay.
Because Beyonce got to meet the first lady, and she's like, "Well, I'm friends with the first lady. I don't know." And they were like, "The first lady, Michelle Obama," and she was like, "I'm talking about the first lady of St. Mary's Episcopal Baptist church. So what first lady you talking about?
Oh my goodness.
She's hilarious though. But I love. You might have to put me on mute because I'm gonna sing along because I love this song so much.
I've been waiting to put you on mute. Oh my
His
goodness.
Stop.
fingers by the button. He missed the
Mhm.
laugh button. That's how deep it is.
So I won't keep you that much longer. But the song by Jade Nova. This is the I Just Want to Know remix featuring Tariona Tank Ball because I just want to know. I just want to know because she's saying I just want to know if this is
Okay, let's
love.
play it. Let's
Yeah.
get into it.
Hi, I'm kinda shy. Plus, I go way too high to counteract my stubborn pride. All jokes aside, could you be the apple of my eye? And sit your face between these ample thighs. Eat me all like apple pie. Insecure and crazy like that. Rigid and lazy. We sipping that conquer crazy. We shoot the instant maybe. Smoke got me feeling hazy. This shit come out like crazy. I think you really love me. Sometimes I think you faking.
Craving you like a full moon. Can we rendezvous in the loo or the bathroom? Let's go to the movies. Don't care what it does, cause you just be watching me. Yeah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Got the food, ooh, and it's good for you. I'm always in the mood for you. Tell me if it's too soon. I just wanna know if this is love. I just wanna know if this is love. Oh, you got that magic in your style. Feel it in my soul, oh yes, your love. I just wanna know. Yeah, you got me hypnotized the way I want you. No, it ain't
I got to pull out my fan.
Here you go with the fan.
I had to pull it. I love that. That's my favorite song right now.
It's
I just
hot.
want to know.
It's hot. I like her.
I just want to know. I'm asking.
I like
I just wanna
her.
know.
Shout out to Jade Nova. You guys just heard I Just Want to Know remix featuring Tariana Tank Ball. We didn't get to hear her part.
Yes.
But
No, her part was the beginning.
oh, that was the beginning. That was her
yeah.
rapping.
That was Tank. Yeah, that's Tank from Tank and the
Oh.
Bangers.
See, I'm
Fro-
watching the video.
from New Orleans. Yeah, no, she wasn't in the video.
Okay.
But Tank is from the group Tank and the Bangers, which is a group from New Orleans.
All right.
But she's like a poet singer.
Nice.
Nice.
I was about to say, when did Jade Nova
Yeah.
start rapping?
Yeah, no, that was
Okay,
Tank at the
okay,
beginning, and then
okay.
Tank has another part later in the song. But yeah,
I love it. Well, that was that. Okay, I got it. I have to start listening to her more.
yes,
Make sure
get
you
into
guys are
Jade.
checking
Get
it out,
into Jade.
checking it out. All right. So this next one was another one that came to me. This artist is from the Bay Area as well. I'm loving the energy. This artist's name is Dominique Brichon, and this song is called Red Flags. I wonder what this is gonna be about.
Oh no, you tell me. It's your pick.
All right, let's get into it. Red Flags by Dominique Brichon.
Let me tell you a story. Tell you, yeah, he was cool. Met him in the back at the pool table, shooting dice outside. My heart became unstable as I walked by. His smile really pulled me in.
Okay.
Leaning and squirming at the touch of his palm in mine, yearning for a love filled with toxicity, not discerning condemnation that this godforsaken love would bring. Oh, what was I thinking? Got wrapped up, my heart started sinking. I wasn't thinking. All the signs were there, red flags, one after the other, red flag. Two and two together, red flag. All the red flags. How'd I miss all the red flags? All the signs were there, red flags, one after the other, red flag. Two and two together, red flag. All
She
the
ain't said
red
nothing but a
flags.
word.
How'd I miss all the red flags? His name was
Okay, it's the runs for me
Okay.
and the flags. How you miss
Okay.
all them red flags, girl?
I hear you.
I like that. Shout out to
I've missed Red Flags
Dominique
in the past.
Brichon. That was a good one. That's a banger. I'm gonna need you guys to go support
Is
that
she
one
on Apple
ASAP.
Music?
She better be. She better be. Cheyenne said vocals.
Yes. I love
Well, Miss
it.
Ma'am, if you're watching the show, holla at us. Send us some more music. Let us know where to find you, Miss Dominique Brichon. That was red flags.
That was good.
Do you ever ignore red flags?
I have in the past. I don't now.
Okay. What stopped you?
Learning some lessons. Learning some lessons. Some bullshit.
You know, it's funny. I shout out to my homegirl Tasha. She had put something up on her Instagram one time where she was like, you guys are my friends. Tell me what are some of my red flags.
Mm.
And we instantly were like, oh, you don't like guys that do X, Y, and Z. She's like, no. What are my red flags? Like, what are some of my traits that are red flags? And we were like, we don't know you perfect. She's like, y'all lie. Y'all a lie. But I really couldn't think of any. But that was a really interesting concept to think of. Like, do you know what your own personal traits are that could be red flags to other people?
I don't know. It
But what
depends.
constitutes a red flag?
I don't know if I want to say. It depends on who's listening.
I don't have no red flags.
I don't know. I feel like I've constantly worked on myself. I'm my red flag is that I got this fan. It's my
Look, you
red
think I'm here
flag.
looking at Ricky was like, do I have red flags?
He just went straight to his phone again. Like, if you say
Well,
so.
we've been together for 7 years, so whatever it is, it couldn't be that
So,
bad.
no, then
Right.
sure. Yeah.
The red flags are at bay.
Well, I like that song a lot, so shout
that
out
was
to her.
good.
Let's get into your next song.
So this next song, this is an artist that I discovered. How did I discover her? I want to say that I discovered her on a playlist on Apple Music maybe a year or two ago. Her name is Kate Stewart. She's from the UK.
Mhm.
And she loves R&B. She sings R&B. She's dope. I like her style. This is one of her latest tracks. It's called Hate You. So yeah, let's get into it.
Yeah, babe. Yeah. You used to take my breath away. Yeah. Now I hate every breath you take. It's kinda hard to admit it, but I felt like a weak ass woman. Oh yeah. I used to love when you hold me close. I can only take you in a small dose. Yeah, it's kinda hard to admit it, but I cried for about 2 minutes. Wait a minute, I hate you. Call my girls and we go out and celebrate it. I hate you. You've been saying you ain't shit since the day I met you. I hear every story got 2 sides.
She said, I hate you since the day I met you.
My ugly truth, your beautiful
Does that sound like she wasn't looking at the red flags? That was Kate Stewart, Hate You. I dig that.
Yeah.
I dig that. She's kind of, I'm looking at her too, and you said she was from the UK. She's kind of giving me like that Snow Allegra kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
She did a
I'm here
funny
for it.
you know the Terrell Grice show
No.
on YouTube. Terrell Grice, he's a YouTube personality, but he like
Mhm.
has like all these like really good singers on his show. Like
Mhm.
Amber Riley has been on his show. I believe he's had Jasmine Sullivan. He had Jude Demarest from Star. Cynthia Erivo. So it's
Okay.
his show is basically he does word association. He gives them a word and they have to come up with a song
Okay.
that with that word.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, he's
That
a good
sounds fun.
he's dope. So she was on one of his episodes, and that's where I learned about her because I had only discovered her music, but I knew nothing about the girl. And then I saw that she was on his show, and I was like, oh, she's from the UK, and she talked about her influences, and
Dig it.
that's why she was cool. Yeah.
I like that. Well, yeah, make sure you check out Kate Stewart. That song was called Hate You. And we're going to get into one of mine now. So last week we had this wonderful artist on our show by the name of Miku, who gave us a little taste of his album Hybrid Vibes Volume 2, which is available on all platforms in conjunction with the local astronauts. And this particular song is featuring a dope female artist by the name of Lola Savage. And it's It's a really good song. I know they did this song a couple years back, but they put it out finally because people love it. And you'll hear the term ginger me in there a lot, which I just like the word ginger me.
Ginger me.
What does
what the-
ginger me mean, Miku? Show me what you got. Just give it to me.
Show me some love.
So this song is called "Give It to Me," which is Miku featuring Lola Savage. Give it to me. Let's play it.
Liptights on a beat. Hello, baby boy, where you from? Baby, let me know you're the one. I'ma give you all of this love. And baby, we can shine like the sun. Oh, I won't get to know you. Show you I'm an independent lover. There's so many words I could tell you, but I'd rather show you me. Let me be the one, baby. Let me love you, die, and I'll go replace you. They say love is blind, but me, I go chase. I go chase. I go chase. Let me be the one, baby. Let me love you, die, and I'll go replace you. They say love is blind, but me, I go chase. I go chase. I go chase. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Oh, baby, you the ginger. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Oh, baby, you the ginger. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Oh, baby, you the ginger. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Oh, baby, you the ginger.
All right.
Give it to me, baby.
Okay.
That's a whole vibe.
Okay.
Shout out to Lola Savage.
Okay, Lola Savage.
I like her voice. Shira says she loves her voice.
Where's she from?
Where's she from? She's from Nigeria.
She's from. All right, come on, Nigeria.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So that song is called "Give It to Me" off of the Hybrid Vibes Volume 2 album. Go check that out in all the stores. And yeah, I like it. That was upbeat.
All the stores.
All the stores.
All the stores.
All the online stores.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yes.
Which one's the best?
FYE. You remember FYE?
Oh my God.
The music store?
Oh my goodness.
I used to go there and like, you know how they would have like the different stands where you could like preview
Mhm,
the albums, but they give you like the
mhm,
first 30 seconds of,
mhm.
I don't know, 4 or 5 songs. So I'd be like, that would determine if you wanted the album or not. You wouldn't know. And I was
know.
like, why can't I hear the whole thing? Man.
Do you remember back in the day going to like Barnes and Noble or those?
Warehouse music.
Yeah, and like they would have the album, and then you put the headphones on,
Yeah.
and you get to skip through the songs, and that's how you determine whether or not you're gonna buy a CD.
Mhm.
Oh, the kids these days have no
They'll never
idea.
know.
They got it so
We had stuff
easy.
to go do. Everything
had to
wasn't
go-
just
Yeah.
easily accessible to us. We had to
Yeah.
go out and go
It was-
outside.
And then I didn't have money, so I couldn't actually buy albums. Like
Yeah.
it was like I want 5 albums, I can get one.
Yeah, get like
like-
a notepad and just go, oh, well, what can I get on LimeWire or Napster?
That was later.
Yeah.
That was definitely
Oh,
later.
Yeah.
I see. Was
Yeah,
way
I'm talking
back.
about way
Oh,
back.
okay,
Yeah,
way
Tower
back.
Records and all that.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Amoeba. I saw Amoeba actually moved in Hollywood. I thought they got
Mhm.
shut down.
They did, and
But
then
they're
yeah.
on Hollywood Boulevard now. So, authentic records and all that. We'll
Yeah.
get into that another time. But I'm 2 for 2 right now. So I'm gonna go into my next song.
No, it's
which-
my next song.
No, it's my song now.
No, it's mine.
Because we just moved yours.
No, we switched one of mine with
Okay,
one of
fine.
mine.
I wanted to hear her voice.
I don't like
but-
it when you guys fight.
We're not fighting. So everyone knows this artist. So Sabrina Claudio, which
Okay.
is an artist I love. Her latest track is called Put on Repeat. Let's play it.
Let's
'Cause,
do it.
Yeah, she's Sabrina Claudio.
If you could, you would have this for life. You can't let me. Only gets better each time, yeah. And he loves to compare me to wine. Over and over he tastes me. Only gets better with time, yeah. So now he wants to put on repeat, 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 put on repeat. If I could, I would have
Right.
I like Serena does really unique things with her voice as far as
Mhm.
like with in the sound as far as like studio goes.
Yeah,
Like you know
yeah,
how she
yeah.
like deepens it or made it
Mhm.
lower. She changes octaves oftentimes or does really unique things in the
Yeah.
vocal production.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like it. You be liking all these sexy songs.
I do.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, because
Well,
I be feeling sexy.
Well,
Can I not?
Well, shout out to Sabrina Claudio for bringing the sexy on Put on Repeat.
Yeah, she wants to be put on repeat.
We have levels. We have a lot of different range with these songs. We went from Red Flags to Hate You to Give It to Me to Put It on Repeat. I love it. I love all the range. Women are coming with the song, and they say women are single handedly keeping R&B afloat right now.
Yeah,
That's what I've been seeing on the Twitters
Yeah.
and things like that. So, we should probably do an all male
I think so.
episode.
Yeah, and
one
all
of these next
men
time.
review.
Next month though, not this month.
No,
Yeah.
obviously not.
We'll definitely do that. But okay, I was so excited to get to this next artist and this next song that I tried to skip you. My bad. But this is not an independent artist. However, she's been I guess not as well noticed as she should have been.
Yeah,
By the public.
underappreciated.
Super underappreciated. I've been in love with her voice since day one, and I've played one of her songs on here before. And this last album, Hotels, just took everybody for
Mhm.
everything they had. And so I, of course, am talking about Jasmine Sullivan.
Mhm.
This latest song popped up on one of my playlists. It's called Roster, and I think I know what it's about just by the title.
Mhm.
And by the title of the album Hotel. So
Okay.
she ain't afraid, she ain't ashamed. So let's
You
get
better
into
talk
it
to us about your roster.
with her hotels. Okay, Jasmine, let's listen to this Roster by Jasmine Sullivan.
Toxic, call me toxic, but you never caught me stupid. Got a long list in my pocket. I've been told before I'm ruthless, cause I'm a player by nature, but I'll always keep it honest. So for you, there's one more spot left in my roster, baby. Don't catch feelings, don't even need it. I'm not stopping in my prime. This is the best time of my life, so don't catch feelings. And if this sounds a bit, you just gotta fall in line. You just gotta fall in crazy. Call me crazy,
Right.
cause you ain't seen no one like.
Okay, Jasmine. Okay.
You know,
okay.
she's one of the headliners for Essence Fest this year. Shout out to Essence Fest coming back.
We
Coming
love
back
it, we love it.
after hiatus of 2 years because of the pandemic, obviously.
Mhm.
Essence Fest is coming back. Jasmine Sullivan was recently announced as one of the headliners, along with Nicki Minaj, New Edition, and the Queen, Mother, Janet Jackson. You already know, Cherie.
I know. I'm trying to go.
You already know I'm there.
I would like to go. I
You
would like to
already
go.
know I'm there. I forgot I wanted to say this earlier, so but how appropriate that I
We
say
brought it up.
Yeah.
We brought it up. But shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. I like how she's being very honest
Mhm.
within her writing,
Yeah.
and we're definitely in a new era.
She's making relatable music.
Yeah, women and young women can understand.
Mhm.
If you don't understand what she means by roster, she's basically saying that she's keeping her options open
Mhm.
until she finds that deserving someone. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know how deep it go or where else it go, but that's what she talking about. So
Period.
okay,
So that's that. Yep.
last one on you.
Oh, it's the last one of
That's
the
the
list.
last one.
So the Queen Mary J. Blige, who recently graced us at the Super Bowl, her latest album, what's it called?
I don't know. What
It
is
was
her
the
name?
song that you had recommended. That was the title.
Good Morning
track.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. So good.
Okay. I didn't know that was the title.
No, I don't think that's the name of the album. It's not. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Anyways, I heard this song. This isn't a single either. It features Anderson .Paak Oh, it's just such a good song. It's just such a good song, and I figured, why not close it out with Mary? Because this, I feel like I haven't heard her sing in this kind of style of R&B, this kind of music. It's nice.
Shout out to Mary J. Blige. She's
Yeah.
been so relevant for so long.
Uh-huh.
Like, and I saw a post about that recently. Like, do you understand she's been in her bag like every decade
Yeah.
for 30 years?
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate her. I love
Me too.
what she's doing, and I love that. I hate that she went through such a tumultuous marriage,
Mm-hmm.
but it's bringing about some amazing music.
Yeah.
So
So this is Mary J. Blige, Here With Me, featuring Anderson .Paak.
let's do it.
Bumper to bumper, like LA in traffic. I write the lyrics, she made the captions. Who gon' direct you with all them theatrics? But of course, ain't that the way it's supposed to be? Supposed to be, it's supposed to be. Here with me, here with me, yeah. 'Cause you're here with me. Like New York and traffic, I make the features and do all the casting. Who gon' direct me with all these theatrics? But of course, go ahead and roll one, ain't gotta pass it. I play the role, but this ain't no acting. This show is over, but we can't be canceled. But of course, ain't that the way it's supposed to be? Supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
All right. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's a little different for her.
She had kind of like a little flow
Mhm.
going on right there. I take it. All
I
right,
love
Mary.
that song.
She said you could roll one, but you ain't got to pass it.
Oh, hey.
All right, Mary. Good to know.
I love good lyrics.
That's awesome. Well, that is our top 10 female artist sound on ladies first episode. If you would like to get this playlist, we are going to have it on the LeMayday.com website. Just go over to LeMayday.com/Limelight Live.
No, we have a URL now.
And we have a URL. What's our URL?
LimelightLiveshow.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Limelight Live Show.
Because we official like a whistle.
Period.
Yeah, I'm really into
I've been
all of
asking
these
for that
songs.
URL for a while. So I was like, you know what?
we gonna put this out.
Let me just do this. Yeah.
But no, this was a great, even though my headphones don't want to stay on, I was trying to have y'all see the whole fro this time.
Uh-huh.
Giving y'all
I see you doing something different with the hair.
pro-life.
It's cute.
Shout out to Heather.
Yep.
Frankly beautiful.
Mhm.
So yeah, I check out all the music on the website. We're gonna have that listed there for you. Support these independent artists. Be great within music if you are an artist, and send us some of your stuff. If you have
Yeah.
artists you'd like for us to feature, we'd
We'll
love
feature
to.
you.
Yeah,
It's gotta be good.
Freaking little.
we'll
oh
feature
yeah,
you.
yeah.
We'll feature you.
Yeah. Unless you come highly recommended from a reputable source.
I don't know. I don't know.
But my peoples know what it is.
Right.
But yeah, that was dope. I really like the whole roster of music. So shout out to the ladies, Women's History Month.
Mhm.
This is a good one.
Next week, we're still going along with Women's History. We're talking philanthropy. We're talking, giving back. And we're going to have a special guest. Her name is Morgan Chiti. She's going to talk to us about her organization. And she also is a member of the Plus Me Project, which is a nonprofit that I hold near
Amazing.
and dear to my heart here in LA. So I'm really excited to have a conversation with her here in the studio next week.
That's amazing. Well, make sure you go to our URL
LimelightLiveshow.com.
and make sure you are following us on all of our social platforms at Limelight Live Show. Make sure you are following the good news as well, and support
Download the app, listen to us there.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go download all these songs.
All of the songs.
All right. Bye.
Wow.
I don't know if you step into the limelight.
go.